Hello. Okay, so welcome back to my vampire stream, which I feel like this is gonna be the last episode because I'm about to go find this disaster. And I went ahead and made sure that I got close to the location before I actually started up because hold on, I get my butt up in here. Go up here. Let me see what Sean Hampton is. He still looking for something?
Yes, Doctor?
Oh yeah, he's still
Farewell,
looking
Sean.
for something. Did I turn him or did I just give him my blood to heal? I don't even know. Tell the truth.
No civilians allowed, sir.
What's down here? Where you went? Execution.
This is no place for you, sir.
Damn. Alright, let me see because I think I can go in here. Damn. Hold up, hold up. Yeah, I have to go in down here. Yeah, because this might be my last episode. It might be. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Dang, man. I'm gonna make sure I don't know nothing.
I cannot enter.
Okay, so it don't look like nothing down here. Why, as soon as I don't check, that's when some will be down here, boy. Ain't nothing but rats. I'm pretty sure it's a quicker way down here that I actually forgot, but I don't know.
It's locked, all right.
That's a way right there. Okay. So this one nothing. I don't know if I done been down. Yeah, I done been down through here. Oh, what the hell? Let me see.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Oh, let me see.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
So he must be talking about the first ever vampire.
What is
kid.
your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
What do you mean this who he is? He ain't got no physical appearance.
Blood. You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
Oh, what the?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Hey, shit, nigga.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
It always...
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. Disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
No, I don't feel like... Let me see, He running around here talking about some This right here, I don't want to go there yet because of the fact. Let me see, what's over here? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so that's that.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
They sure they done been slaughtered. Let me look in her room.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
But hold on though. Because what was that? I actually want to head my butt out of here because I want to go down here and find
I cannot enter.
let me see. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't want to go down here yet. So apparently, it's a doggone tunnel behind the Absalon Club, which I'm guessing. Hold on. Yup.
It's locked.
So let me go over here behind the Absalon Club. Because I'm saying to myself, I do not want to miss out on I don't want to miss out on the that last collectible. Yeah. Man, I'm getting tired of this that done controller. Yeah. going out and stuff. Alright, like I said, hold on, remove. Come on now. Alright. So let me see. Here we go. Hell, I didn't even know it was a way to get into the sewer on this end. Alright. Yeah, going on here? Here we go. Here I go. Got the collectible. Got the achievement and everything. Okay. Alright, so
It's locked.
okay, so apparently uh-oh. Alright, let's see. I guess I'm ready as I can be. Let me see, what is that? Um, it is the what it? Um, antidote credit inside of garlic. All right. Let me see what's over here.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hope this.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you!
Ooh.
My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, baby. Where is she now?
Look, I know this ain't so.
Is this a dream?
Oh hell, what the?
Awake? Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer? Ah! 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 Ah!
Yo.
I will reap the land, feed me, abandon their lives, spread the crop.
Here we go. Damn, what the hell? Damn. Oh, hell, god dog. All right, here we go. Alright. Oh, there we go. I don't want them.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Ain't this about a...
So it's over then, young Ekon.
Oh,
You
Bridget
have
ain't
put
dead.
an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
Look at his jacket.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize. Really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord
what?
Wargrave's wife.
I knew it.
Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Let me see him out.
London has been cleansed. This
Hello.
catastrophe came
Hello.
about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence.
Hello.
For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red
Hey,
as life
shit, my
and death,
voice was
passing
still
from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
You know some. They can make a sequel to this game. You ain't even gotta be fighting no doggone disaster. Or that ain't got to be a part of the Red Queen thing. Oh, where's she at? Where we at? That old school. I'm pretty sure this game take place in 1918.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashborough's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Okay. Learn the truth about Elizabeth. Okay, so I see. My oh, he still bother me.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
You know something? I got a feeling. It said something about William Marshall fought a disaster many years ago. So did this same dude create William Marshall? Oh
So our
no.
beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
Oh. So he was born from her womb.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Damn. So she up here dreaming and causing all that trouble like that. Ain't that some
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
So it said all icons are female.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
So they don't know whether the contagions come because of it, because of her showing up, or whether her showing up is because of the contagion. I don't know. He don't know neither.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sea.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
Oh, they gonna be hunting me too.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
I am not afraid.
Do you truly think they are merely scholars poring over dusty books? The soul of St. Paul wielded faith sufficient to cast a dragon into the abyss.
Really?
That is just a legend.
Am I not a legend? Are you not about to become one yourself?
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Sons. William Marshall. He here. It got to be.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed, a champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Uh-huh.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
Yeah, you did. So William Marshall is about, I would say, the same power as me, or he's stronger than me, but because he older. But at my age, he had the same power.
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed, that which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
So his blood ain't corrupted. Well, why is her blood corrupt? Hell, I'm trying to wonder.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny.
Really?
Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
So William Marshall, I mean, King Arthur was his son. Now taking William Marshall with his son.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William
I
Marshall.
knew it.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you should meet one night.
Oh.
So that is all we are to you. Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
So, apparently, that is 4 of his children we know about. King Arthur. Hold on. Yeah.
I cannot enter. The
We know
castle's
about-
walls are decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
We know about Jonathan, William Marshall, King Arthur, and he said another one of them names on that list is also his child, which he said I may meet eventually. Something tell me I'm about to meet William Marshall, but why would Elizabeth be here with William Marshall? Unless William Marshall is the one who turned her into a vampire. But that still doesn't. Even if William Marshall is the one that turned her to a vampire. Hold on. That still does not. Oh, Tombstone. Robin Inglewood. That still does not tell us why Elizabeth carries the blood of hate within her blood. Because he said William Marshall does not carry the blood of hate. If he did, I would have failed. So, what happened to Elizabeth for her to be one, as they call it, a silent carrier of the blood of hate? Hell, we gonna find out. We finna find out. Cause we in the end game now. We in the end game. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, I thought maybe. Come on now. What the hell over here? You know something? I'm trying to search through this whole castle on the outside. But something tells me, oh, Oh, that's a rat.
It's locked.
Yeah.
The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Okay. Okay, so this is the way in. Well, what's over there where I just left off? Yeah, that might be. Yeah.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Oh, letter, dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for the recent letter and all the good news is contained. I could not wait to finally meet you when I arrive in London. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky. Although I know that your wishes to avoid heat, direct sunlight because of your frail health. You're welcome any day. We'll discuss this wonderful ideal of yours concerning the foundation of an orphanage for young ladies inspired by the French. Okay, sadly closed. French people chose, my God, I can't even write these words down to cut their king's head off. Such a place that's okay.
It's locked.
Yeah, he probably do smell her doggone perfume. Cause she here. She got to be. Portrait of Elizabeth Blackwood. Is that supposed to be Elizabeth? Hell, I don't know. Copy of a letter. And Mr. Alistair is your new legal owner of Ashbury Estate. I intend to quickly engage in overdue maintenance and repair of the walls.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside.
Hold on.
This castle is falling apart.
Did it say that? Did it say somebody held some in the bottom? Let me see. Okay, I'm most impressed by you. Renovation, my only regret. Speak you directly, not your sister. An evening of next month, you may come to the council. I'll meet you in the office as you prefer. If you agree to come to the council, I'll show you what kind of repairs modifications. Yeah. It says something about the crib. What? Oh, that picture look kind of jacked up. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go down there.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Okay. Locate the secret passage. So she done been here. Bet that the secret passage right there. Dear Lady Ashford, I write to confirm that my men will be at your council next Monday to begin the new work on the crypt. This makes sense. The plans have been approved. Okay. Supervision. So assure you my men have agreed about never entering the crypt itself or the second floor of the council. I may say I'm proud to continue and enhance the work started by my great-grandfather when employed by ancestor in 1795. Okay. That's a recent contract. Okay. They got some recent stuff going on. Vincent Van Gogh. Hold on, that's by Vincent Van Gogh. Huh. So he done even drew painted her. Look at who this is. Inverted recent letter. I thank you for the previous letter and about it's now obvious we share opinions concerning scientific modern approach. Okay, that's from Edgar. Hold on. I already looked at that. Yeah, make sure.
This painting looks suspicious.
This is despicable.
Oh, he said something about a painting that looks suspicious.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
What is it?
This is despicable.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little more explore down here before I actually go up there because I see it says something about that painting. William Marshall got to be here because it said he a doggone knight. And doggone, look at all that night material. Yeah, he here. Alright, me go up like I said. Oh, that was him. They got to be him against a disaster. Okay, old contract. When last week communicated, you asked a large coffin from Temple Church, London, to the crypt of Ashbury Castle in Scotland. I'm happy to put your request is family. Hold on. What did he? Let me see. What is
A
this?
sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Sword and a moon. Hold on. Sword and a moon. Oh, look for it in here. Let me see. Let me go down here to the whatever this room is. shield, a sword.
One last switch, and
Cause that's a shield. Where the moon at? Ain't no way. What is it? Oh, that ain't it. Hold on. There it is.
voila.
Yeah. Ancient tomb. Angel came to me, blessed be to God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood, to grant me eternal life at the dusk of my life. The apparition was so sublime, terrible that I could not help but lower my head and close my eyes. Struck by the divine grace, I fell to the ground only to awaken the next night. You will serve me as you serve your king, said the angel before striking me with all his power. You will protect this land through the eons to come for all who knew me. I should now hide and retreat, for they consider me dead. Soon I will lead the company of men to serve my new purpose, blessed by God. Michael appeared to me last. Also, that was in 1217. In retreat under Temple Church, asked me to prepare for battle. The land must be saved. Death is everywhere. The Black Death, an epidemic sent by the devil himself to punish the mortals all over the world. My arms strong in the name of God. I shall smite the enemies of mankind. England shall prevail. 20 years since my fight started against the devil, and the end is uncertain. From time to time, the plague, the Black Death, reappears in a village, in a town, and each time the vicious minions of hell approach, get their share of mortal suffering. Vampires, dreadful creatures. I won't let this land collapse until my last breath. I serve and protect England. Tonight, in a small village, and so met the most delicate soul I've seen in a long time. She is singing for the dead, singing for those she knew and loved, those killed by a new plague outbreak. Without fear for her own life, her voice moved me. Just to let her live, I offered her eternal life as a reward for her most prized attitude. Her name is Elizabeth Inglewood. I am not alone anymore. Today we shall praise God and his glory for the eons to come. So he turned Elizabeth in 1578. My heart is breaking, my soul is bleeding tonight. My dear Elizabeth left me. I have taught her all I knew, all she needed to know. Now she must walk her own path to the ages. This her wish I respected. My sweet daughter is gone, for she now wants to be known as Elizabeth Blackwood. I made her come on now. I made her a promise if she ever comes back to Hollindale, she will find me there, managing the bull inn her parents owned before dying. William Marshall disappeared for a few times. Till now, the Black Death is no more until we meet again. I shall be known as William Thorne, waiting for my angel to come back. Devil is at work again. The great plague is black, reaping thousands of life in London. I must sell bull in and go there once more. William Marshall shall protect the land. What have I done? Oh Lord, forgive me, the terrifying creature I had to defeat was a demon straight from hell, but abomination of the flesh of walking apocalypse had a, to trap the dreadful creature at St. Paul's Church and let the building on fire. Without the advice of Michael, I don't know if I could have defeated my enemy. The flames cleansed the city of the demons present, but half of London burnt down. Ever since I have dreamed of the red flood of slaughter and rage, like the disaster has tainted my blood, my very soul. For the first time in a century, I am afraid I shall crawl back to my retreat and pray to God for mercy for my affected soul. Okay, Elizabeth came back to me. She said she felt my pain and rushed to save me. Poor daughter, blinded by rage, intoxicated by the blood of hate. I bid her, she fled, shocked by my betrayal. I laughed and cried as she cursed me. God, have I betrayed you? Have you abandoned me? So, the blood of hate was infected into him by a disaster. So the same could happen to me if I'm bitten. My prayers have been heard. I found the strength to resist the need for blood that never ended hunger. My poor Elizabeth, will you ever forgive me? I heard you now kill and take pleasure in bloodbath with this new progeny of yours. You're a victim in all this. What have I done? I swear I will find a way to mend for what I have done to you. So I shall only rest once I know how to appease the blood of hate. Okay, the Brotherhood of St. finally agreed to meet in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like to witness solemnity of these men would assemble to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place I failed. I agree upon this proposition. Therefore, in the sacred silence of the church and under the eyes of God, they respectfully listen to me. They acknowledge my victory against this evil creature, the Deus Star, eater of stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to to come back to me with an answer. The primate wrote back to me with just a name and tears. And according to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse my blackened soul, purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord. It took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failure. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such a rare ingredient is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic, I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. But if the price may cleanse my soul and correct my mistake, I'm ready to endure this excruciating pain. Whew! I finally managed to gather all the ingredients needed to concoct it. Tear of angels, blood of the purest heart for the foundation, blood of king for courage, garlic essence for the painful cleansing. After months of impatience, almost made mad by hunger, I waited again and again until finally Elizabeth cautiously came to me as promised. I had chained myself to be sure I would not attack her again. I did not recognize my sweet daughter at first, for she only was Lady Blackwood now, the dreadful mistress of the dark who took delight in slaughter and carnage. In France, she smirked as I apologized and cried for what I inflicted upon her. She shouted at me when I tried to explain to her that my bite had infected her, that giving her blood of hate now burning in her veins, in her soul. I told her I found a cure and that I had managed to create one dose of antidote. I gave it to her to give her back her previous peaceful life. In exchange, I only asked her to take care of me, for I intended to be locked down in my tomb, chained if necessary, to impeach me from feeding on any mortal immortal. She reluctantly took and left. I hope to see her again cured at peace. So he cured her, but she a healthy carrier. She hmm. He cured her, but from the blood of hate, but she can still spread it. She came back to me finally, cured, healthy, joyful. My Elizabeth, she told me she had drunk the antidote at about a year ago in France after witnessing and taking part in the massacre of an entire orphanage caused by the blood of hate. That's when the lady Blackwood died. She said she promised she would take care of me now that all I ask as I repent all the murder souls caused by the negligence more than 100 years ago. So this is telling all of it. I ain't think I was gonna read all this. My dearest daughter came back last week to tell me the good news. She had recently bought a castle in Scotland. She will soon finance the renovation of the castle crypt to provide me a new retreat. Far from temptation, far from noisy, crowded city, I can't wait to embrace the solitude, find the peace I need to refrain from killing God. Please give me the strength to resist the urge during the journey from London to my new domain before I leave. I should give a copy of this memoir to the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stowe without the most shameful and sensible information, of course. Soon I shall leave London to pursue my penance. There I shall find peace at last with the support of the resuscitated Elizabeth. Damn, that's bad. You know something? So the disaster bit him and he got infected with the blood of hate. So that means if I get bit by a disaster, I'm gonna be have the blood of hate within me. That is something. The world most famous vampire knight. What the heck? What the oh, okay. Most famous vampire knight turned into a hateful creature by this so-called blood of hate that's a part of the queen.
You have nothing to be afraid of.
Look at him. Is that him?
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Few minutes left for what?
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Hey.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil. She exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
No. No, that ain't
Why
it.
are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote.
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries.
Yeah.
An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
Come on now, controller. I ain't got time for you to be cutting off.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Damn.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate, but my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in Hertfordshire. My parents owned a pub in Hoddesdon. Are you satisfied?
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Econ for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Oh, look at him.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
I ain't never seen that kind
I
of
have never
creature.
seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Huh.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny, and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
And I see vampires in this game do not die from hunger because, hell, he been hungry for hundreds of years and he still ain't dead yet.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it would be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
Oh, she finna kill him.
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
Dang. Ooh.
Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I
Wait,
won't
what?
allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
Get your Mac down. Don't let her kill
That is a
herself.
risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
That's where you're wrong, Elizabeth. Since I murdered my poor Mary after my rebirth, I vowed to never take a life again, and I've succeeded.
I'm not sure I have the strength of character. I'm not like William. I'm not like you.
Let me teach you then. Come with me, my love.
Oh, Jonathan, if only this could be true. I really don't know.
We'll run away. Go to the deepest forests, the highest mountains. Untouched by man, we'll hide in solitude until I find a cure.
Do you trust me then?
Until the end of the world, my love.
Yeah. Don't throw yourself in that fire. What's going on? What this is?
One prayer for the summoned called by this song.
Not even
Child
one.
born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I wish you a peace duly earned for the centuries yet to come. And they will come. I bid thee farewell, my champion bittersweet. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Okay, that is, I believe this is the best ending. A taste for blood. Complete the game. Okay, yes, I believe this was the best ending. I ain't even gonna lie. Let me see. I hate that you can't back up saves on Xbox. But yeah, this was the goddamn. This was the best. I believe that was the best ending. I ain't even gonna lie. Did none of them. I didn't get none of them on didn't get none of them down the hostel. Even though if you look, I got close enough. But yeah, I didn't get none of them on hostel level. But yeah, that was the end of this playthrough. I'll probably go around and do the rest of the achievement. Cause let me see. I gotta collect all the weapons, ranged weapon, melee weapon, offhand weapon. I got to turn all the districts hostile. Turn one district hostile. And embrace Clay during the first meeting with him. So it ain't gonna be hard. It's just gonna take another playthrough to do so. But yeah, and I wish you could select a chapter to play because this game was sweet. I don't want to have to play it again, but I really enjoyed this game. I love Vampire. Anything vampire or werewolf where the story is pretty good and all that, I love to play it. But let me see, cause And I'm also gonna do a little more lore on the vampires as well on this game because tell the truth, it's a pretty fun game, especially to learn the doggone lore about it as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it since I done went ahead and I done finished the game. And I will see you in the next thing I play, which is probably going to be Fable or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna start back my A to Z series. Fable I think will be next because I'm gonna start it. I ain't even gonna do Fallout 4 because really I really got tired of that game, but Fable is what I'm gonna play next. Like I said, I might have a few videos of something else before I play it, or a few broadcasts of something else before I play it. But yeah, until then, I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.